Have you ever looked at your beloved dog and wondered what they are truly thinking? We share our homes, our lives, our hearts with these wonderful animals. But do we always understand what they are trying to communicate to us? Dogs can't use words to say "I'm scared, that makes me uncomfortable, I'm not feeling well today." Instead, they use a complex and subtle language, body signals, behavioral shifts to send us messages. It is one of our most important responsibilities as dog owners to learn this language. Positively brilliant owners listen not just with their ears, but with their eyes, paying close attention to the quiet signals their dogs send every single day. Understanding these signals is not just about being a better friend, it is absolutely crucial for their well-being and for the safety of everyone around them. A dog that feels unheard or misunderstood may feel the need to escalate their behavior. What starts as a simple, subtle sign of stress can, over time, turn into a much more serious issue if it is ignored. Imagine someone repeatedly ignoring your polite requests to give you space. Eventually you might feel the need to shout. For a dog, that shout can be a growl, a snap, even a bite. Learning to recognize the early whispers of discomfort prevents the need for these louder warnings later on. Many common behavioral problems I see in my work stem from a simple breakdown in communication between dog and owner. Let's start with the quietest warnings, the ones that are so easy to miss if you aren't looking for them. These are often called calming signals or stress signals. They are a dog's first attempt to de-escalate a situation they find uncomfortable. One of the most common is lip licking. You might see your dog quickly flick their tongue out to lick their nose when there is no food around. This often happens when they feel social pressure, such as when a stranger is leaning over them or when you are asking them to perform a command during a stressful training session. It's their way of saying, "This is a bit much for me right now." While subtle signals are the whispers, a growl is a dog's clear, audible shout. It is one of the most important and misunderstood forms of canine communication. A growl is not aggression, it is a warning. It is your dog's way of saying, "I am extremely uncomfortable, and if you do not stop or move away, I may have to defend myself." A real-life example, a dog growling when someone approaches their food bowl. Resource guarding, equal sign anxiety about losing something valuable. The growl is a distance-creating signal, a plea for space. The worst thing you can do is punish a growl. Punishing doesn't fix the fear or anxiety. It teaches the dog that their warning system is not allowed. What happens next? The dog learns growling doesn't work, so they may skip the warning and go straight to a snap or a bite. You have taken the batteries out of your smoke alarm. A dog that doesn't growl is unpredictable and potentially dangerous. A snap is the next step up the ladder. A snap equals sign a bite aimed to miss or make fleeting contact, often called an air snap. Sometimes the most significant warning signs are not dramatic actions, but quiet changes in your dog's everyday routines. A sudden loss of appetite is a major red flag that should never be ignored. If your dog, who normally devours their meals with gusto, suddenly turns their nose up at their food, it could be a sign of a wide range of issues. Dental pain, gastrointestinal upset, kidney disease, cancer. It can also be a sign of severe stress or anxiety. Another critical change to monitor is your dog's energy level and interest in activities they once loved. Daily walks, games of fetch, now they seem reluctant to even get off the sofa. This lethargy or sudden disinterest is a powerful form of communication. It often points to an underlying physical problem. Arthritis, hip dysplasia, heart conditions, chronic pain, other sources. A dog who stops wanting to play is not being lazy, they are often telling you that they are hurting. Changes in potty habits are also a key indicator that something is amiss. A house-trained dog that suddenly starts having accidents indoors is sending a clear message. Recognizing these warning signs is the first step, but what you do next is what truly matters. Your role is to be your dog's primary advocate, their protector, their translator, their source of security. When you see a subtle stress signal, your immediate job is to manage the environment to relieve that pressure. If your dog yawns and licks their lips when a stranger reaches to pet them, you can politely step in. Say, "He's a little shy. It's best to let him approach you first." You are not being rude. You are respecting your dog's communication and preventing the situation from escalating. You are teaching your dog that you understand them and have their back. Seeking professional help is not a sign of failure but a mark of a responsible and caring owner. Your first call should always be to your veterinarian. Consult a certified professional dog trainer. Ultimately, the health and happiness of your dog rest in your hands. Is a dog who can truly thrive as a happy and well-adjusted member of your family?